Okay, so you guys are talking about like all Khabib and how motivated and driven he is, and the rage and testosterone. And in my eyes, guys, the biggest thing and the saddest thing that kills all that shit is masturbation and porn, especially. I mean,
Facts.
because
100%.
everyone jerks off to
100%.
porn. Like, yo, let me tell you something.
Can
This
you have
is,
the gins to say 100% too?
Bro.
100%.
100%.
bro, it's so sad how common it is amongst men. And bro, you like I've quit in some time ago, man, and I've noticed the fucking craziest shit.
You notice a huge difference.
Bro, man. Mental clarity, level of focus.
And the drive is there.
And the
You're feeling like this.
Bro, I wake up
You know?
every day with the hardest erection. Every day. And that's a sign of health. That's a sign of high testosterone. That's a sign of like it's a good sign. It's nothing like bad. You know when men wake up like that, that means they're good, they're strong, healthy men. Literally, that's what it means. Honestly. Bro, it was one of the hardest things to quit. Actually, it was the second hardest thing because I haven't quit weed yet. So porn, fam, after I was able to quit it, I've realized that it is the worst thing. It's cancerous, bro.
It's a drug.
It is.
Bro, I think it's worse than drugs. I think it's worse than a lot of drugs, man.
Bro, let me tell you something. So one brother sent me this video. So this one sheikh, he was saying that a young guy came up to him. He's like, Sheikh, I'm worried, I'm depressed. Like, I'm trying to study, I can't study. I'm trying to focus, I can't focus. I'm feeling down all the time. All the depressive symptoms and stuff like that. So the sheikh asked him straight up, he's like, do you masturbate? As soon as he asked that question, the young guy started crying. He's like, Sheikh, to be honest with you, it's shameful, but I do, and it's almost impossible for me to quit.
Bro, that energy you are given, that sexual energy, that libido, that horniness, bro, do you understand how powerful that is? Bro, that shit will let you do, shit will cause you, like, break down a mountain and fucking rebuild it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Libido is literally one of the most powerful emotions you have. And that outlet, Hamza, does not have to be sexual.
Absolutely. Bro, that exact energy is, like he said, it's so powerful. Like, you could go and start working out, and this is the exact energy once you jerk off,
It goes to shit.
it goes to shit, and you no longer have the desire to go out and talk to girls.
Bro, gone.
Exactly. And you no longer have the desire to like achieve something in life. It just goes away. It's hormonal, right? This is exactly what the sheikh said to him. The sheikh said this, bro, like, the reason why you don't feel the desire to study is because of this.
Yeah.
The reason why you don't feel like doing anything is because of this. And let me tell you one more thing. Once you marry, and we all know masturbation results in early ejaculation.
Not even early ejaculation, fucking erectile dysfunction.
Exactly.
That's the worst, man. You know how
Exactly.
shit it feels?
Continue.
You feel like a fucking so weak when that happens.
It's embarrassing.
Hamza,
Yeah.
bro, like you don't even feel like a man. You feel unequal with the women, bro.
You got one job, bro.
That's what I'm
If you
saying.
can't do that job,
And guess what? If you didn't do your deed earlier, it wouldn't be working fine right now. You know what I'm saying?
that's fine.
Exactly.
Bro, like, he was saying that, like, if you can't perform, your wife won't respect you.
Oh, big time, bro. Women leave for that shit.
Exactly. And bro, that's exactly what he said. He'll be like, bro, this woman that you married, she has chosen marriage over zina for a reason, because she believes in the institution of marriage. And now you have this guy whom you waited all life, you avoided adultery and all that stuff. Now you married this guy who can't even sexually please you. That's traumatic for a girl. It's traumatic for that. And she wants a way out. She talks to her parents like, dude, this guy is not, and it's a valid thing. She
Bro,
should do that.
I
She is
agree.
in that position. She should do that. It's her right. And then divorces happen.
Bro, your sexual performance could literally be the difference between a woman being as loyal as a dog to you and cheating on you. Your sexual performance could oftentimes be the difference, bro. We have no control over our minds anymore, bro.
Right?
We don't. Or nafs. And bro, like, once you, like, for example, if you're feeling that way and you go work out, the feeling goes away. Plus you feel
Bro,
good.
you get the what is it? The pump? The pump, right? Yeah. Bro,
See, that's one of the reasons why I go first thing in the morning. Because when I wake up first thing in the morning, that's when I'm feeling horniest, to be honest. What do you think?
As soon as the idea comes into your head, you ignore it. As soon as it, no, it's as simple as that. I'm telling you.
It is, right?
As soon as it comes into your head, you ignore it. And like in Islam, you say lower the gaze. Don't even look for it. Sometimes
Yo,
you're there, you're
trigger
touching.
it.
No. You have not to be inappropriate, but for example, you're itching and you start touching yourself, and then suddenly becomes something.
Yeah,
right?
100%. That could happen.
You lower your gaze. As soon as the idea comes, you ignore it. You don't even look for it. It's hard to blame somebody for, because you see like the situation people are going through, the youth that are going through. It's hard. They're not allowed to do adultery. At the same time, marriage has become hard. So, and the men need an outlet. They need an outlet. Nobody is driven enough to go to a gym. Nobody's driven enough to go and read a research paper.
That's the problem,
You know?
bro. But
So
but
that's why you can't really blame them, right?
No, but that is exactly to blame, bro. You know how weak that makes us, fam? So that is to blame. You know, if we quit masturbating, just if we did that, it would result in a million different things that are so good for us, not the other way around.
100%.
If we quit masturbating, our drive to go to the gym would be better. We would have more energy to work out harder.
You'd be happier.
We would have more confidence to go speak to a girl. You would actually do shit.
Health of men.
Yeah.
And in
Men,
general, society would be better.
women don't masturbate nearly as much.
If simply men stop jerking off, the
Society would
get
be better. We have weak men. Bro, you can tell when somebody's jerked off in the morning. Like, they're just robots. Like, I think it's right.
Bro, like,
Yeah.
bro, it's not worth it at the end of the day, bro. You like,
There's no man in the world that feels good after jerking off. There's not a single person. There's not a single man who finishes jerking off and like, yes, I'm the fucking boss. I just masturbated. Like, every man, I feel like after they put their phone away, they're like, I'm a fucking loser. I was trying to quit for years, yo. Personally, man, it made me want to fucking hate myself. Every time I did it, bro, I would literally, this is gonna sound weird, but like, bro, I would smash my head against the wall. I would be so frustrated with myself. That's how hard I wanted to quit.
I would say, think of the future.
Think of the future.
You want to have a better life, right? You don't want to have performance anxiety and stuff like that. Because the thing is, you watch this stuff, it's gonna mess with your brain.
Nobody's dick is that big.
Like you're gonna be like, yo, like these things are gonna come in your brain. You're gonna have these insecurities. When you have these insecurities,
your performance goes down. Your confidence,
bro, like everything, like you guys said, goes down the drain. So you gotta. My tip is just think long term. It's not worth it. This 5 minutes of pleasure is not worth the years of
bro, it's
of
cheap,
like,
man. It's so cheap.
Yeah.
Like, it's the cheapest pleasure you can have.
yeah.
What I'd say is that lower your gaze. Do not even like look at women other than your partner with lust. Do not even look at it. As soon as a thought comes, don't entertain that thought. Like, I'm gonna do it a little bit. I'm gonna entertain that thought a little bit, because one thing leads to the another.
No, once
You're right.
once
That's
you
the
have
problem.
the crumbs, bro, you want more.
Yeah. Fasting helps. Other than that, is that doing wudu and offering 2 rakah nafil.
Yeah,
Gone.
that's a trick.
Gone.
My chef told me this trick. Anything you want to, any like bad thing that you do, whatever it is,
Yeah.
right? My chef told me the story of this guy who wouldn't lower his gaze, and he wanted to fix himself. He went to a sheikh. He's like, "What do I do?" The sheikh told him, "Every time you look at a girl, go make wudu, do 2 rakah." First couple of days, he would do it. But the thing is, by the end of it, he didn't have to do any 2 rakah because he wouldn't
Even look at the
He
girl.
wouldn't look. Because shaitan wouldn't want a person to do wudu and 2 rakats, bro. You gotta think of it like that.
Yeah.